Well, good morning, Wheaton Academy. Oswald and I are here again to say hello to you this Wednesday morning. It's hard to imagine that we have been e-learning for 8 days, and we have 3 more days left until spring break. And so I wanted to just share a couple of thoughts with you as we continue down this path for this week and April 6th and 7th. We don't know what will happen after that, and I promise we are staying in touch with state and local leaders, and we will keep you posted as soon as we know what's going on. I want to start out by just saying how proud of you I am as a community, as a group of students, and as a group of teachers. These are not easy circumstances, and these are not easy times. And it would be very plausible to think that you could just sort of give up or not try very hard or be frustrated. And over, I have seen you guys making the best of a hard situation. I've seen your teachers come up with some super creative activities. I've seen you turn in some amazing work. I'm excited for tonight's coffee house. I've been encouraged by chapels. And so we are a community that loves and cares for each other, and that doesn't change regardless of our circumstances. I've been thinking about the verse where Jesus says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And I've been thinking, what does it look like to love the Lord your God with your heart, soul, mind, and strength? And I wanted to share with you just what I've been thinking. When Jesus says, love the Lord your God with your heart, I think he's talking about our emotions. And right now, it is really important for us to take care of ourselves emotionally. This is hard. A lot of us have lost some really significant things, whether it was a senior trip or spring break plans or even just the opportunity to come and go and hang out with friends. You've probably experienced a whole range of emotions. I know I have. There are moments where you feel good and hopeful. There are moments where you feel anxious and afraid and everything in between. And to love the Lord your God with your heart right now means that you acknowledge what you're feeling and you are open and you reach out and share with people. Get help if you need it. Remember, Student Services is here to help you and support you however you might need in this time. To love the Lord your God with your soul right now means that I think we have to seek the Lord with all of who it is that we are. God didn't cause this, but he is certainly sovereign over it. And he is Emmanuel. He is God with us. Even in the midst of really hard circumstances, we can experience the grace and peace of God. I want to encourage you to read your Bible. And if that's not something you usually do, read the Psalms. The psalmist is great at looking at how to experience and deal with life from a variety of viewpoints. But I want to encourage you to use this time to read your Bible, to pray, to worship with your family, to spend time together. But seek the heart of God and let him comfort you and rest in his character. What does it look like to love the Lord your God with your strength right now? I think it means we all have to take care of our physical bodies. We in the Hockett household have started some new exercise routines. Oswald's wearing his sweatshirt. He's ready to go. And I want to encourage you. It's important that you exercise, eat right, and still get plenty of sleep. It's really good to stay on a routine, even in the midst of what it is that we're doing here, e-learning at home. And finally, loving God with your mind means that you do hard things. You have an opportunity right now, and I know for a lot of you it doesn't feel like an opportunity. We would all rather be together. I know I miss you guys so much. And over when I talk to your teachers, they just keep saying, I wish I were with my students. We all do. But the reality is you continuing to be diligent, doing your lessons, turning in your work, participating, getting the most out of this learning time is going to be worth it. It's going to benefit you when you take your AP tests, and it's going to benefit you next year when you continue to press on, even when others may not have had that opportunity or when they may have given up. Wheaton Academy, we do hard things, and this is a hard thing. Keep loving God with your mind right now. The second part of the verse, Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. And I think the most important thing for all of us right now is to think about other people. It is super easy to just be focused on yourself. And there are opportunities for you to serve. There are opportunities for you to help. Even something as simple as sending a message, FaceTiming, or reaching out to somebody else. We need to be a community who loves each other. So I don't know about you, but over and over, I've heard people say you just have to stay positive. And in times like this, staying positive doesn't feel like quite enough. See, we don't have to stay positive because of who Jesus is. We actually have hope. We have a hope that goes beyond our circumstances. We worship a God who has defeated all of this, who has said triumphantly, it is finished. And so our hope isn't in being at home. It isn't in a disease. It isn't in circumstance. It's in Jesus Christ. And I've been thinking a lot about what that means. And I just want to end with Isaiah 40:31. It says, those who hope in the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. And whether right now you are soaring, whether you're walking, or whether you are running, our hope is in the Lord. Wheaton Academy, I miss you so much. And you are loved more than you will ever know. We can do this. We can do hard things together. Have a great Wednesday.